Dear Borodis Chelsea fans, how are you doing today? I am buzzing, not because of anything but the World Cup fever, man. The heat. Round of 16 between Norway and Brazil, England versus Mexico. It was all about the goalkeepers and the forwards. We had the goalkeepers day. For Norway, it was Nyland. For England, it was Pickford. Then the forwards for Norway were Holland. For Brazil, it was Vinicius Jr. Then there was Harry Kane. For England, Jude Bellingham for England. Oh, for Mexico, Mr. Raul Mares. Man, what a day. What a bang, bang, bang day. What a bang on day for us to enjoy. Brazil has been smoked. Mexico played a game against England the way it should be played in the round of 16. Brazil, on the other hand, versus Norway was a complete different ball game. Big surprises there. But first, I would like to bring to you what the channel always talks about, and that is Chelsea football news. What do we have? There's nothing much happening on the Chelsea front. Everybody is very focused on the World Cup right now. So the transfer markets have taken a backseat. So don't expect news from me that you already haven't heard. Oh, there's nothing. There's no rumors. There's nothing. Everything is at the backseat. Because it's a time, because the FIFA World Cup is literally reaching the last stage of the competition. Amazing bangers there. Oh man, just can't get over the fact that Brazil has been knocked out. I'm not a Brazil fan though, but I expect Brazil to put up a fight, and it just didn't happen. The only player who played was Vinicius Jr. there. Okay, let's not talk about this right now. Let's move on to what's happening with Chelsea Football Club, our very own Chelsea Football Club. Okay, Fabrizio Romano says, breaking, Manchester United make approach to explore Andre Santos deal from Chelsea. Initial contact made on player side to be informed on Andre's exit conditions. No bid or proposal so far club side, but on the list. Chelsea consider Andre not untouchable in case of a good proposal this summer. Situation to watch for this exit. Well, if you're a Chelsea fan like me, this talk is rubbish. Because who do we have as backup midfielders for Moy Caicedo, for Enzo Fernandez? We do not have anyone. The closest thing what we have is Andre Santos. He puts in immense of work when he's on the field. Liam Rosenior didn't give him fair chances when he was there. I understand the fact that Andre Santos wants more playing time. He will be getting his chances. He did get his chances under Enzo Maresca. But right now, the playing time is so limited. The only possible scenario is if Andre Santos is going out, I'm okay to see him on loan, but not permanently sold to Man United. No ways. Oh, Man United, man. We're not giving our rivals our good players. I know he would go in for a lot of money now. Midfielders are a thing for this transfer. Everybody is over 70 million, 100 million. And what's happening to this transfer market? Just going crazy day by day. Midfielders. Yes, not Enzo Fernandez, mind you. Enzo Fernandez is not going back anywhere. Is it true that he updated in his bio Chelsea FC? Or people are just making it up? Okay, with the Andre Santos story, yes, Andre Santos is the only player I feel should remain now. I think he'll get a fair chance under Xabi. Hey, Xabi. There's no news of Xabi, yeah? Have you heard about him? Have you heard about the geezer? Please let me know if you heard about him. Chelsea fans, I would like to bring to your notice about, there are a lot of outgoings this time, and Chelsea is definitely looking forward to make money. So far, Chelsea has sold Marc Cucurella for about 47.5 million plus add-ons. And Jimmy J is gone for another 4 million. Then you'll have the 17 million compensation for Enzo Maresca. And then you'll have the George deal. So far, Chelsea has made about 92 million just during a month's time. And then we will have the Chalobah deal, might go through. We have a lot of players on the radar moving out from Chelsea. So I'm looking at somewhere about 200 250 million what Chelsea could actually generate revenue. Not Chelsea, BlueCo. They are here for money. They are going to recoup their money. They're going to make their money back. So watch out for that space. Let's analyze it further in some video where about how much the BlueCo is actually going to recoup back. They spent over $1 billion on the squad, got in some youngsters, got some players suspended for doping. Don't want to talk about it. So yes, the BlueCo is going to look to make money out of this transfer window. As we know, the Granit Xhaka deal isn't going to happen, which I've already spoken in my previous videos. The BlueCo, the BlueCo isn't going to spend a lot of money on 30-plus-year-old Granit Xhaka. They would prefer recruiting somebody young with less money, and that's their plan. They are going to stick with it. There's no doubt about it. So that is something what is from the transfer market. There is another news from BlueCo extra breaking. Mehdi Nicole Azuli, 16 years old. One of Chelsea's biggest emerging talents has committed his future to the club by signing scholarship terms. It is anticipated the 16-year-old will move to a professional contract upon turning 17 in January 2027. David Ornstein, let him grow. He's a kid. That's all about the Chelsea news. Like I said, there's nothing much happening on the side of transfers. They are only rumors. I pretty much sure know that Andre Santos is not for sale, even though Chelsea says that there is a possibility that they could sell him, but I don't want to sell him. Andre Santos should stay at Chelsea. That's what I have to say on the Andre Santos situation. Yes, there's so much thing, but I'm all excited about the World Cup qualifiers, round of 16. So let me go to the World Cup predictions of what I did yesterday. And if you've seen my video from yesterday about my predictions for the qualifiers, thank you so much. Keep watching, keep subscribing. Yes, let's go to it. I did a prediction on Etisalat that Brazil 2 and Norway 1. It was the right score, but just the opposite. Brazil were blown to smoke this time. But on the noon application, I don't know. I somehow predicted the right score. I won some 5 trophies there. That's how noon rates. What I want to bring here is, did Brazil make a mistake of not bringing in the youngsters who are hungry to play, and just Carlo Ancelotti preferred playing with a more experienced team that was lacking fire? I mean, 80% of the people who have played in this World Cup for the Brazilian team are no longer going to be there. It was a horrendous game for them. It was the biggest upsets of the World Cup for a team like Norway, which is playing the World Cup after almost 3 decades. It was a Haaland day. Classic Premier League goals. Brazil didn't have an answer for him. Haaland didn't do anything much for the entire game. Whatever he got, he just converted it. That's it. Those are the moments, if you do get, you capitalize. And Norway capitalized on it. So yeah, Brazil is knocked out of the World Cup. They're no longer going to be there at the World Cup. Ciao. Like I said, Carlo Ancelotti is going to retire in a nice old age home along with the players. No more cigar for Carlo Ancelotti. The players have just burned him. Let's close the Brazil topic there. The second game was Mexico versus Inglaterra. Mexico versus England. What a thriller. Whew. Jude Bellingham show. How did you enjoy the game? I watch England because of Thomas Tuchel. That's why I prefer watching England. I want Thomas Tuchel to do really well because he was a Chelsea coach. He won us the Champions League. I am so proud of you, Thomas Tuchel. The England team played really well yesterday, but I'm more proud of Thomas Tuchel. I'm not going to deny that. I predicted a scoreline of Mexico to England 1. I expected Mexico to do well. They had a lot of supporters on their side. But England did stand up to this game. The final score was Mexico 2, England 3. It was a thriller. Harry Kane, man, you're everywhere now. England progresses to the next round. I don't know who they're going to play. Most probably either Norway. So that's the end for Mexico's dream right there. England is through, and let's see what happens in the next round. There's another upcoming game for tonight. That's Viva Portugal and Spaniol. I'm learning a lot of Spanish. I'm from Goa. They love Portuguese. They love people of Portugal. They love the country as Portugal. There are a lot of people supporting Portugal for this World Cup. This game is going to be a thriller. My predictions for this would be, this game is going to be a low scorer. So my predictions would be Portugal 2, Spain 1. And if it does go towards the penalties, Portugal will win this because they have a better track record. They have a brilliant goalkeeper. This is a serious game. Portugal having one of the best midfields. Are they really going to come in handy this time? Because they have just not been clicking for this entire World Cup. So last game, if you've seen, the midfield wasn't just working for Portugal because they were pressed in by Kovacic and Luka Modric. They did an amazing job for Croatia. Are they really going to play their part during this game? It's something to watch around. It's an epic battle. If you did your predictions, do comment, do let me know who is really going to take this forward. My heart says Portugal, but my mind says Spain. Spain have been undefeated so far for a long time now. And are they really going to keep their record of winning? So let's see what happens tonight. Thank you so much again. Keep watching Blue Nation TV. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Your friends' fans. See you tomorrow. Bye. Adios. Hasta mañana.